Zennies. It's psychotherapist extraordinaire Lola here, and today I want to talk about a serious yet common topic that's pretty taboo in our society. Have you ever said to yourself, wow, I love my kids, but I really regret becoming a parent? If you've struggled with this question, please do not berate or feel badly about yourself. You're not a horrible person. You're just human. And also, you've arrived at the fact of life that we all get to at some point. And that fact is when we come to recognize that our family members, the people we love the most and that we expect the most out of, they're just human. Think about it. When you bring that little baby home from the hospital and it's so cute and cuddly and has a world of possibilities laying out before it, you feel so proud and so scared, wanting to know how to do everything right. But kids are humans too. And I know there's the whole nature versus nurture debate. But one thing for certain is that every human being has free will, and you never know who you're raising. Ted Bundy has parents. Jeffrey Dahmer has parents. And although sometimes behaviors don't end up being that extreme, your children can behave in ways that make you regret becoming a parent, because sometimes the road and journey is just too rough. At every given turn of parenting, you see the big caution sign, the flashing lights, stop, bumpy road ahead. That's a big part of the parenting journey. And just like all children are not the same, all parents aren't the same either. And sometimes parents themselves have frailties that make them very sensitive to certain behaviors. And so if you have a child that you just no longer like, you may really want to consider finding a good therapist and taking that child, be it an adult child or a minor, to therapy so that you two can learn how to live with one another. Couples therapy is common for that specific reason. Oftentimes people fall out of like with their partners. Sometimes they even fall out of love with their partners, but they go to therapy because they are committed and believe that things can be put back on track. The same can be true with a negative parent-child relationship. And let's face it, because children are people too, and they can behave like total idiots, you may have to sever a relationship with your kid, and that's okay. Don't let anyone guilt you into believing that you're not a good mom or you're not a good dad because you've chosen to end a toxic relationship with a kid. People can be toxic for all sorts of reasons, and that's where the professionals come in. We can help you and your family members determine what the origin of that toxicity is. But if you're a parent and you no longer like your kid, hold your head up high. Don't feel bad about yourself and come and talk to someone. You won't be judged because it's not uncommon at all. Okay, I'll see you next time. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. I encourage you to ask any questions you may want to know the answer to.